Everybody, we are on location at my house in Duluth. I'm with Terrance still, and we're doing this VikingsOwn Christmas and Hanukkah special.
Yes, nothing is better than a Christmas at VikingsOwn house.
Yes, it is a great time. It is a great event, and we're going to start off this great time with questions. All right, Terrance, lead them off.
Yes, our first question is from Illini for Life 1. His question is, how much do you bench press?
That's kind of a stupid question.
Sports question, please.
That's just lifting. I haven't benched since high school. And
no, next question. We want sports questions. Question is from St. Louis Cards Rams Tigers 94. His question is, who do you think the Vikings should draft?
Well, I mentioned in the last one that I would like a Justin Blackmon or something. My personal preference is that if we can get a top 5 pick, Justin Blackmon would be ideal. If we don't go for a receiver, you know, I really haven't studied that much into the prospects. But what do you think, Terrance?
I think if the worst comes to worst and we lose the next 2 games and Colts win them, then we take Andrew Luck no matter what. But I don't see how we lose our next 2 games. I think we win both. I think we get a receiver, and hopefully that's Blackmon.
I think that if we do get the number 1 pick, which isn't very likely, but if we do, I think we need to trade that number 1 pick to a team who needs a quarterback, because we could get a lot, and I mean a lot, of stuff in return for that trade.
Okay, the next question reads, what does JD do for a living? Badgers Packers 12 asked that, and by JD I think he means Jimmy Davis, our other host.
Yes, our host who we have over the phone, who should be there live with us in the next episode. But he is a student at Minnesota, and he also works at Edible Arrangements. Now we are going to talk T-Wolves basketball. How about the T-Wolves this preseason? They have looked like a very, very good team. What do you got to say about those 2 wins over the Bucks?
Well, both wins were amazing. That comeback last night was just incredible. Kevin Love took over. Michael Beasley clutched from the free throw line. But we really haven't compared us to a really good team yet. We're comparing us to a below-par team. We took care of them like we should have. Now, regular season starts, we're going to tear it up.
Yes, we were taking care of a subpar Milwaukee Bucks team. I truly want to be tested with the Minnesota Timberwolves. I want to see what they are capable of, how they're going to look for the entire season by playing some quality Western Conference teams. Alright, now we're going to do some NBA season previews and some preseason playoff picks, as well as preseason MVP picks. Let's start it off.
Okay, Terrance's Eastern Division will be number 1 will be the Heat. Number 2 will be Boston. 3 are the Pacers. Surprise, I think Granger can lead them far. 4, I got the Hawks. They've been in the top half for a while. 5, I got the Bulls. I think they're going to be cocky. Derrick Rose, I think he gets hurt because someone puts a cheap foul on him because he's a jerk. I think number 6, I got the 76ers. I think they're on the rise. They made the playoffs last year. 7, I got the Knicks. I know they got some talent, but they're the New York Knicks. Come on. And number 8, I got the Cavs. I think with all their early draft picks and just they're the Cavs, you know? LeBron's not there, but I love LeBron, so I have to go with the Cavs.
All right. My Eastern pick, number 1 seed, I'm going to give that to the Miami Heat. They appear to be the most dominant team. They've got LeBron and Dwayne Wade, and they've just got another year of experience. The 2 seed, I'm going to give to the New York Knicks. Terrance did not like them, but I think they're improving with Carmelo and Amari Stoudemire. They're only going to get better. 3 seed, I have the Boston Celtics. I think they're a pretty good team. 4 seed, I have the Chicago Bulls. I think that they were overrated last year. They just played really well. They're not going to play that good the entire season this year. Now on to the 5 seed. I think it'll be the 76ers. As Terrance said, I think they're up and coming. Evan Turner, talent. 6 seed, Toronto Raptors. 7 seed, Orlando Magic. I don't know if they'll keep Howard or not. I'm just going to base it off that they trade him and they somewhat struggle but have depth as well. And then the 8 seed, to top it all off, I have the New Jersey Nets because I think they're just getting better slowly.
My Eastern Conference Championship prediction is the Heat, number 1 seed, versus the number 2 seed Celtics. I think those are the two best teams in that side by far. I think the Heat win because they are good. And LeBron, my favorite player in the NBA, he's good.
My Eastern Conference final prediction is with the Heat as well and the number 2 seed, the Knicks. 1 versus 2. And I think the Knicks are going to really, really, really be a lot better than they were last year. They're going to play better defense and capitalize off of everything they did wrong last year.
Okay, now we're going to do the Western. And my number 1 seed is a surprise. I got the Clippers. I think they just added so much. Blake Griffin is the key. Chris Paul is the other key. Put 2 keys together, you got success. My second is the Lakers. So I got LA 1, LA 2. Third, I got the defending champs, the Mavericks. You got Dirk. 4, I got the Minnesota Timberwolves. Home in the playoffs will help. I think we can win our first round because we'll be home. 5, I got the Spurs. Good, talented. They get number 1 seed a lot, but they are aging. 6, I got the Thunder. 7, I got the Suns. And 8, even though Chris Paul's gone, I've got the Hornets.
My number 1 for the West will surprise you a bit, but I believe in this team, and that is the Memphis Grizzlies. I think that they are a talented team. They were better than their 8 seed last year. They proved it by beating a 1 seed. Now I think they're going to be the 1 seed. 2 seed, I have the Los Angeles Lakers. I still think they're the better team in Los Angeles. They will get better attendance and still have a better team. 3 seed, now I have the Denver Nuggets. I think they are good. 4 seed, I have the Minnesota Timberwolves, as Terrance does. I think we're going to get that home court advantage and use that momentum and our talent to capitalize. 5 seed, I have the Clippers. I think they are good but lost a lot in that trade for Chris Paul. 6 seed, I have the Golden State Warriors. I think Stephen Curry is a talented guy. 7 seed, I have the Thunder. Everyone's hyping them to be good, but I just don't see it. And 8 seed, the last seed, the Mavericks. They rebuild.
Well, for my Western, I think our T-Wolves will win the first round. But then I think we're young. We don't make it to the conference championship. We'll lose in the second round, which is a major accomplishment. But my conference championship, I got the Clippers, and I will take the Lakers. 1 and 2, I think those two are the clear cut. Terrance thinks those two are the clear cut.
Okay, now my Western Conference Finals prediction is the Memphis Grizzlies, the 1 seed, versus the Golden State Warriors. I just think that they're going to get hot, and they can do a lot when they're hot. Yeah.
Okay, so in the Western, I think the Lakers' experience beats the Clippers. So then, my finals, I got the Heat Lakers, the match everyone wants. And I think the Heat win in 5. I think being there last year, they're angry. They're all young. And they just got the big 3. The big 3 will dominate the Lakers, winning in 5 games.
My finals prediction is the Memphis Grizzlies versus the New York Knicks. I think the Knicks will shock the Heat and just continue playing a very, very solid basketball game. And the Grizzlies are loaded with underrated talent and just stacked to the rim. I think they are going to win the finals in 7 games. It'll be close. In 7 games, Grizzlies over Knicks. Now, I know we didn't get to talk too much about the Vikings or the Gophers this week. Sorry, we devoted this episode to NBA.
Well, not much happened with the Gophers. Conference season starts real soon. Once Big Ten starts, we'll be Gopher. And for the Vikings,
we play the Washington Redskins. I think this will be a win for us. Because the Redskins have just fallen since they started off like 3-1.
We were just embarrassed last week.
Yes, but the Saints are very good. The Redskins are not. I say we win.
Yes. 86-79.
That's a little high scoring, but you never know. Now it's time for that thing that we call
shout-outs. My shout-outs are to the Colts. Congratulations on winning.
My shout-out is to nothing. I don't have a shout-out today.
We will pick BCS games.
Yes, it'll be great. We should have Jimmy most likely with us live.
And
Other than that,
we'll have a Merry Christmas. And next week, we'll have a New Year special, but Merry Christmas from Terrance.
yes, it's going to be great. A Viking win should happen also.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and all those other fun holidays. Let's have a fun time. VikingsOwn out.